So as I'm getting ready for bed, I'm getting all set, putting one of these zip patches on, and it reminded me of a student that I used to work with, and it was post-COVID and everything, but it was when the still really vibrant star patches, heart patches, the zip patches were out and really popular, and I had a group of security, and we had this girl, because we can only identify that much of students' faces. She wore a lot of patches, and they just got used to calling her Starfire. And I remember talking to that student later, and I don't think a lot of the adults who were calling her Starfire knew what those patches were even for. They just thought they were randomly stickers. And I remember talking to her a little later, and she was like, "They used to call me that, right?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm pretty sure they were just calling you that as like a nickname because you always used to wear those star patches." And she was the one who actually taught me what they were for. And shoot, adults, unfortunately, were giving her a nickname in relation to a insecurity that a lot of teenagers have, which is their acne or their zits that randomly pop up and whatnot. And it's just one of those things that so many adults often don't know what they're doing to students. Obviously, there's very few times where there's nicknames and whatnot, and COVID was a unique time where you had to figure out other ways to identify people. But you never know how a student's taking what you're saying. And I have a lot of stories that I'll share down the road of instances where an adult says something to a student and they just interpret it differently. But always be careful of what you're saying, and think about how it could be received by students, because Word is supposed to be the safe place for them where they can come to us and talk to us about things. We don't want them overthinking what we're saying in just trying to process our words when we're trying to be an uplifter or an encourager to people. So just a reminder for all you educators.